Yeah, we're back. And now, actually, you know what?
The game has crashed. Some game has crashed.
Yeah, guess which one?
I don't know.
I guess I closed Ghostwire and then it just crashed.
Huh.
So some games do that. It's like, oh, hey, look, we're closing, and then you're like, oh, what are you doing? Crashing. I mean, it is a form of closing, but it's not, closing. So you know what? Now that I think about it, I kind of wanted to point something out anyway. Playing Monster Hunter. Okay, so I just noticed one thing that I think they cut from the series.
Huh?
1 second, just. Okay, so everyone, if you're wondering, okay, what did they cut from the series? So I just remembered a bunch of the old games, okay, like Freedom Unite, etc., etc., etc. They all had this message at the beginning of the game. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore, and I just sit here being like, who was responsible for that, Capcom? And have you seen your own game? I mean, is there gore? Technically, you sever a tail. That is true. You can sever
And they
tails.
toned that down, and I think even with the explicit statement that they wanted to reduce gore.
Which is like, they weren't really gory to begin with.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, what the fuck, Capcom? Why do you say it contains explicit scenes of violence and gore? Like, in modern entries, it's even harsher, I'd say. Like, really harsh, actually.
Harsh?
I mean, in modern games, you have like more explicit, textures and stuff, and I guess there was even a bit more blood. But now you also see the damage number. So I don't know why they do this. I don't know why they are like, oh, this contains explicit violence and gore like that. Even when Monster Hunter came out, even in Japan, they were like way more gory and explicit games. But this was the one where Capcom itself was like, no, we shouldn't want this with Devil May Cry. We shouldn't want this with Resident Evil. We should want this with Monster Hunter, because I guess cutting off a wyvern's tail, that's a problem. That could traumatize people, I guess. Amputation. Oh wait, actually it's decapitation.
No decapitation.
It's amputation.
Yes.
It's even a new day. I don't care. Should I? Okay. So hey, okay. Do you want to see what my plight is right now? So basically, I'm working on a Zenith armor set. Why? Because the current one I have is basically just I have vampirism on it, but that's it. It's not really. It's a G rank stuff. So I have a few things I'm working on, and I kind of hate the fact that a bunch of stuff isn't working. So I'm currently having Duragan GX faults. I need to get them to GX to have all the stats right. Then I can, have still like 7 levels to upgrade. But
the GF7, by the way.
I still need another Scorch Sack, I realize now.
That's not.
But on the other hand,
problem.
it's not a problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, the thing is I need a Pallium. So the thing is, most stuff you can usually buy, or you have pretty good chances of getting through other means. Except this thing. That's a 2% drop. That's a 2% drop only from tail carve, chin break, and capture. That's it. There are no other ways of getting this thing, and I need this
quest reward, not calf reward.
Nope, it's just there. I can't even use extra stuff. The Zenith stuff I'm working on, like the Pearls of Amamogre. This is just the worst of Monster Hunter, I'd say. They just didn't add a lot of stuff because, like, honestly, the rest, like Zenith armor and shit, they're actually really easy to do. Like, one of the nicest things they did is, in my opinion, that the Zeniths.
Wrong.
But I didn't need to get the daily stuff.
Still wrong.
Ah, yeah, right. You have it already.
And don't tell me you didn't see it. I'm in the corner of your screen. You can see my name.
I ignore
and that I have
corners.
a quest. Yes, that's why you get hit a lot.
Yeah, like, the thing is, I'd say when it comes to grinding, a lot of this, you know, end level gear in Frontier is actually really nice to grind. I'd say, you know, the end level grind for Zenith gear in Frontier is much, much more well thought out and less shitty than the recent Monster Hunter entries. Like, for example, you're like, oh, wait, Zenith are super brutal strong ones. Yeah, but one of the best features they have is you need Zenith material, okay? And that Zenith material drops guaranteed if you break the Zenith part. And there's more Zenith material, you know, per level of Zenith, but
Different, no?
different, yeah. There's more material, like, you know, there's a horn, wing, stuff like that.
No. There can be more Zenith parts, but in general, a monster has only one Zenith material per Zenith level.
Okay, yeah, but if you break the part of the Zenith part, you'd get the Zenith material.
Yes.
It's guaranteed. So they're actually like, yeah, this is a super hard fight, but you can actually, you know, guarantee your chances if you're engaging with it correctly. And that's, I don't know how to say it out another way, actually well thought out. That the irony is playing Frontier makes me more and more, makes me think like, you know, they generally made, you know, a category of another category of monsters anyway with, you know, oh, you know, there's a virus that makes them go frenzy, but if they overcome it, they're now Apex, and they're just, you know, stronger versions of the existing monsters. I generally think Zenith rank would be a good addition, actually. Because the Zenith system was actually so well thought out, like, in the sense of, oh yeah, they're visually different. Sure.
They might look a bit for some people.
But like,
Some, so, how was it put? Some look like they have bone cancer,
yeah, like,
but other than that, mechanically it's great.
Yeah.
Like visual design wise, sure you could.
visually
choose
you could
do
definitely,
some things, but
yeah, visually totally. I think this should be obvious. I don't want to add them, you know, one to one. I think a bunch of the Zenith designs are a bit goofy anyway.
which one?
You know, even the Espinas is just a bit goofy with the mega horn.
Oh, I like the rose
It
font.
kinda
It's so
is cool.
great.
You know, it's cool. Yeah, I like it generally.
It has basically like a violet horn with rose vines like around it, and oh, it looks so cool. I know.
Yeah, this is Frontier, you know, the first MMO entry made out of those, so... and yeah, this is Uragan. They did patch, you know, some... no, not the sucking attack again. I need to get away.
The funniest line I've heard from a group about this attack is he spins too fast.
They do. Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
They got places to go. Gotta follow this rainbow. It's a neat game. We're currently talking about some stuff they did right, but yeah, I'd say here's the thing. I generally like the Zenith designs personally. Like, I get with the, you know, main series wanting to be more grounded.
A bit more, probably a bit more specific when you say you like the design.
Okay, and generally I think the Zenith designs are like, no, fuck. Nah. I thought I was outside of it.
The trick is to go to the side when you get
I
sucked
did.
in.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm out of the range, and it just sucked me back
to
in.
the side if you are getting sucked in.
Shit.
To get out of the vortex, basically.
Ugh. Yeah, that's one of those attacks they added.
Or you could just play Magnet Spike.
Maybe I should actually get a magnet spike.
Maybe.
Like, here's the thing. Frontier is just a game that is kind of a bit over the top, okay? So, like, the Zeniths having, like, giant horns or just enormous cancer claws, that fits. you know, it just kind of fits Frontier, okay?
Yeah.
I generally would say if you
Some
look...
designs could be a bit better, but I mean, come on, a Rathalos that lights itself on fire is pretty cool.
Yeah, what I would rather point towards is stuff more like, you know, the Deviants from Generations.
Aren't that much different.
Yeah, no, they're like, you know, they're side grades, but they visually have some stuff different, and I would say, like, that would probably be a good idea to be like, this is how to place, you know, like, if they ever add a Zenith rank, I think all the monsters in Zenith rank should look slightly different. And have, you know, the whole... Because I think the idea of, you know...
I mean, like, combat-wise, from the idea that they're just, you know, even stronger monsters, because back then people were always like, oh no, Frontier, it's so over the top. With the fights we have nowadays in Monster Hunter, I don't think so.
Not really. Like, a lot of stuff on Frontier would nowadays just fit... Like, you could, for example, just fit the Tonfas, like, Earth-style Tonfas. They wouldn't even feel out of place.
Yeah. Yeah, totally fine. At least the patch ones.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if anyone is like, oh, but Frontier was kind of over the top, listen. Some moves in Wilds are just straight up borrowed from Frontier. Some a bit shittier versions, you know, in terms of how you activate them.
Capture it soonish, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to a different area first. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, then that's calm.
But yeah, in general, the whole idea of Zeniths, that they look different, you know, they're like the actual Zenith of monsters. God damn it again. But also have the some borrowed from Dragon's Dogma 2. Wouldn't surprise me. Dragon's Dogma 1 even borrowed from, you know, Monster Hunter back in the day.
Yep.
They borrowed rigs. I think the, Oh yeah. Good. We're getting better at, that. Like the Chimera in Dragon's Dogma was actually the rig of Lunastra / Teostra.
I have also to say, since you brought that one up, you brought Teostra up. Yeah. I love the interpretation of Teostra in Frontier so much more than every other iteration they ever made.
Yeah, it's actually so much more in your face.
Because, like, lore-wise, Teostra, I think, it also eats, but not only, but it uses gunpowder for explosions, okay? Or something similar, at least, to gunpowder.
Yeah.
It spreads it out, that's why you have the different wing moves, and then it makes them explode. But that's not high-end gunpowder, it's like crude, pretty much naturally made gunpowder. So, of course, in Frontier, there is so much smoke you don't see shit, and everything charges at you.
What do you mean with you don't need to capture trap to capture it? No, you know, if you throw a ball at it first, it already counts if it gets, you know, in the trap afterwards, so you don't need to...
Capture traps. Both traps are to capture. There is no capture-specific trap. Like, a pitfall trap, you can throw...
But there was a trap. There was an electro trap back then.
Oh yeah, I set it up.
Yeah, we just worked together on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, like, the thing is...
Probably you didn't see it behind Uragan, because I was pushed to the other side, basically.
It was a bunch of... maybe because the chat maybe... But it was there. There was a trap. I think it is just like the thing with Zenith is like... If you think about it, like, in most G-Rank expansions we have, you know... We have the whole... Yeah, there's a new set of monsters now anyway. And, like, I'd say if they really be like... They, you know, they start with with G-Rank in the main game and then, you know, and then expand into Z-Rank, that would actually be kind of good. Because, again, I like this idea of, oh, hey, yeah, you need the Zenith materials and they're, like, extra strong and have new moves and, like, you know, they're, like, the peak of everything. But also, again, you break the Zenith parts, you have the Zenith material guaranteed. That is just such a good system. Because it just simply makes it less shitty for everyone involved. It's just like, it's like, oh yeah, it's about the fight, not, oh, can you do this fight 100 times?
And hope.
And hope, yeah. Oh, no. I just sleep bombed it beforehand because Uragan doesn't stay in a trap long, so it is a bit easier to, throw a sleep bomb at it earlier and then just be like, okay, it's already tagged with one sleep bomb, you just need to throw a second one. So it's like, it's just a bit easier to do it that way.
I think Uragan in here stays for like 6 seconds at best.
At best. It's not long. Yeah, actually I like the Zenith stuff. And I think an expansion where, they would make like, oh hey, now there is Zenith rank and shit. Or maybe some other variants even. That would be a good like endgame thing actually for the series. Like for a title in the series. But then again, I would also say the biggest problem they still have is that they never go back to the low and high rank to fix that up, because like so many titles nowadays launch with like, you have to play so... No. I mean, there was a subscription and there was like a lot of premium shit because...
Yeah,
this is an MMO.
The game itself had a really, really bad monetization, but now they're private servers.
It's just private servers. Like, you can find one and play on those. They usually just, oh, you have shit unlocked and you can go through that. I'd say it's, it's a worthwhile thing because I'd say a lot of, stuff in Wilds is like directly influenced by Frontier, ironically. So it's worth checking out.
Yep.
But like the MMO was shut down in 2019, from what I know. So basically now, and also it only ever released in Japan. I wonder why. But yeah, like I mean, this is one of those games where I would say, if they, I think most MMOs have a problem of overcharging their subscription. Because if this was just a game where you're like, oh, 5...
And secondary monetization as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's no MMO in the world, like nearly no, at least not the big one, that just charges a subscription. It probably also charges skins and other shit. Inventory space, character slots. Character slots I can at least understand to a certain degree.
Yeah, like character slots, there was a reason for that because
server-wise.
Yeah, server capacity for character slots changes.
Still an old MMO going on that basically just has like 5-year subscription and nothing else.
Something like that, yeah. It's just basically, yeah. They're just a sandbox MMO, and they're like, okay, so I don't know the name anymore, but like it was basically like there's like an old sandbox MMO, like really not good graphics and shit, but that's where like, oh yeah, we're hiring actually, like we are giving everyone bonuses and we're hiring because we're making still so much money, and it, everyone would be like, why? But the answer how they did it is they were just like, yep, here's a subscription, a smaller one, not a completely overcharged one. And turns out if you make a subscription people can pay, people will play your game. In fact, people really like the idea of an MMO, that isn't full with microtransactions and shit, where you just, pay and you can play it. There's a concept there, And I would say, yeah, Frontier would have probably also fared very well in Europe if, Europe, America, if it was just like $5 or $6 per month. Well, now it's just free, free. I don't know if they ever want to, if they would ever come back to that MMO idea, because Frontier had a lot of loads, but also...
Yes, MMOs generally do after,
yeah,
I don't know how long it was online.
I mean, the irony
maybe a
about...
decade, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the irony is if you think about it, Monster Hunter was actually kind of conceptualized as kind of an MMO. So, making an MMO out of those was like the logical step. But I think the funniest bit is that so basically they made made MMO out of those. Okay. Then they went and were like, okay, we just have high rank, and then they added like a lot of stuff to high rank with endgame grind, etc. And that was kind of a shitty endgame. Like, yeah, grindy. Because, then Unite came out and they were like, yeah, G rank, that's just a thing, Unite does. Not us. Not the other games. But then, G rank became kind of a normal thing in the series. So now, so then later they patched in G rank, they were like, ah, fuck, now everyone has done G rank. What are we gonna do now? And then they were like, let's patch in Zeniths. And then Zeniths are actually pretty well designed gameplay-wise, I'd say. And also Hunting Road. Hunting Road is great. It's basically turns it into a roguelite, and I can't complain. Roguelite Monster Hunter is actually really fun.
It's also the district concept they had, where instead of just fights like we do now, I think it's leaving good. Instead of just those, you had basically obstacle courses with monsters where you have to push buttons to get further, and sometimes very specific monster invades. And if you die to it, you lose time, basically.
That's also kind of neat, I'd say. I'd say Hunting Road kind of is the simplest one, it works the best, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, when do we want to...
I'm just doing it when I'm going in, okay?
Okay, then I will throw again. Nope.
And I'm just hurting it a bit.
Oh, the chin isn't even broken.
Oh, that happened.
I don't know. I guess we didn't break the chin.
Well, then let's break the chin.
How did we miss that?
Talking too much.
Fair point, but like we're talking about Monster Hunter. That's an important game.
Yeah. Best Monster Hunter move.
Hello.
So,
Next series.
should it be enough?
Yeah, I think that should be enough.
Well then. Yo.
Yes. Oh, perfect.
No doubt.
Now. Yep. That's
Oops. Luckily we have two.
I mean, it was stunned anyway, so like, yeah, best time to place a trap. I mean, look at,
Yeah.
look at it snoring. It's like, really now. With very human teeth, that is just like... It's a bit... Oh, hello. Buck. It's free buck. But yeah. I mean, there's also just other shit like, by the way, if you're wondering, Shotgun Gabe, the place we started this from, that's our guild hall. There are guild halls in this, and you can level them, and they get visually better and, more benefits, and there's even a cooking station where you can cook together with other people in the guild, and you get, like, general buffs on top. That's cool. That's, again, stuff I wish would come back, because that's just, like, why isn't there a little bit more, housing you can share with friends and build up? That's just, like, that feels something that should be, in the game. Just a little bit. Accelia, that's the name. And it was like first Oh, look, there's a new sign, but no, it's just a ruby. It's just a ruby! I have so many rubies! I need a pallium! End my suffering! Why is it so hard to get a pallium? Ah!
It isn't hard. It's just hard for you.
Fuck you, you have 2! You don't even need them! You just have them! For shits and giggles! You're just like, oh, look! I'm Agonia, I have 2 Uragan palliums, I don't even need them! I just have them! And you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's
the infamous desire sensor.
I know, it is it's Claire also pointed it out. I don't even desire it, I just want it gone. I hate it. So like, yeah, I want it. And it's like, no, fuck you. It's the spice sensor right now. And it's like, oh yeah, you know what? Fuck you. Only Iron Jesus can deliver you from your torment. You know what? All good things are 3. Then we're gonna do some... you know what? Then we will do some... how's it called?
Akura Vashimu?
Yes, let's show people Akura Vashima. I actually like that design.
The only monster in the whole series that actually eats its tail, except Akura Jabaya, I think. That also does it.
That's... Okay, honestly, you're like, what? But no, you know, Devil Joe doesn't actually eat its tail. The fucking scorpion in Frontier does, though. The scorpions in Frontier do that. You're like, okay, you have a trap?
Yeah.
Good.
I just looked it up.
It's so funny. Why do the scorpions do it? It's like, okay.
Because the scorpions are like a middle finger to you, gameplay-wise.
Yeah. It's kind of...
So it's basically in the character of their design gameplay-wise that they should really just mess you up. They have the most terrible tail cut requirement you can imagine.
Oh yeah, should we try a tail cut just to show everyone how aggravating it is to a degree?
Yeah.
Like, I want to have that design come to you know, the main series, but they should definitely, you know, make the tail cut a little bit easier, I'd say. Just a little bit, because, oh boy. Hey, shakalaka. It angry. Yeah, this is just torment. But hey, Ghostwire Tokyo is done. We also finished Metaphor Fantasio yesterday, so like... Lots of games getting finished up in like the final stretch of 2024. Kind of a successful year actually. Good evening even, Zero Game. Honestly, Metaphor is fucking good. Like...
Yeah.
I think I posted it yesterday already, but I really think this might be Atlus' best game since Persona 2. Like, I don't know if it's better than Persona 2, but it's damn close actually. Like, you're like, oh damn, they really outdid themselves. Like, you know, we can talk about, you know, the Game Awards having a lot of, like, it being kind of a shit show this year. Like, you know, seriously, you put a fucking DLC on the list that is... You know what, Jeff? I know why you did it, but it's also very funny to see how, you know... Basically, it's like, oh yeah, I'm putting Elden Ring DLC on the list because, you know, Elden Ring community is big, and I can get some,
Some damage in.
Yeah, it got me. Fuck.
Yes.
The gameplay, I would say Shin Megami Tensei 3 is still the best one. Story-wise, I think it's on top. Story-wise, it is very equal to 2, yeah. But Shin Megami Tensei 3 gameplay-wise is just like, mwah. That is just actually peak JRPG. That is hard to beat. But I would say if you play hard mode, Metaphor is very close, but yeah, I'd say Shin Megami Tensei 3 is just slightly... It does less, you know, oh hey, I do this, but you know, maybe Regicide mode gets that out. Who knows? Story-wise is just good. Also just hell yeah to committing to a villain that, you know, it's like, yeah, it's one of those, you know, oh, it's not a shithead that, you know, sees the world wrong. Like, he sits down and is like, this is actually, you know, here are my reasonings. And you just sit there being like, you have a point, actually. And he has it. But the thing is also, he's also, you know, wrong because, again, the whole game, the name is the game. It's all a metaphor and it's all about fantasy. And, yeah, it's like, fucking love it. Lewis is such a good villain. Like, holy shit. The protagonists are sometimes just fucking idiots. Like, god damn it, why are you not seeing this instantly? But yeah. Oh. It got you also.
Yes.
That's a bloodthirsty Uragan.
Oh, could also be that I'm not very well concentrating right now.
I couldn't hear you.
I don't concentrate that well right now.
Ah,
which is a problem.
It is.
Now we have the problem, one bad spin dash and you're done.
Fair point, but I will watch out, and if not, if it happens anyway, don't do Akurashimo anyway.
We don't do the Kurashimo anyway. Okay.
We will do Akurashimo anyway, is what I want to say.
I presume that was what you wanted to say. Just always astounding what you actually say. No?
Yeah. Honestly, you have to finish the game because, like, the extent to why he's right is way more obvious at the end. What?
The thing didn't even limp, it just rolled away.
Yeah.
It was like, no, I'm out.
Like,
let
me
me
just
happen in Frontier that often.
Yeah, like, metaphor is like, I think this is probably the best part about it because, like, there are some parts where, like, yeah, it's kind of obvious why he is what he's doing, what is going on. But then
we should first kill the Jin, right?
Yes, obviously.
Wait.
Okay.
Not closer, no. You stay here.
Okay. I don't die to it, I promise.
You don't even try to go close to the visual effect because, as we know, the hitbox is before that.
Yes.
Oh, the Jin is already...
No. It's on my now it is on my side.
Already was. Should I try capturing it?
Why not? I don't think it is yet.
Well, we can try several times. Definitely isn't.
I think it needs one more limb.
It can get the magnet pin.
Okay. Should I... No.
Only if you know how it will behave. That should be.
Okay, throw. Nice. But like, that's the thing. that it really doesn't stop until the end. Like, you can write up in here to be like, okay, this is like, here are more some reviews, and you're like, oh yeah, that actually makes sense. But it's cool because, like, yeah, Lewis is just such a great character. Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, like, by the way, if you're wondering, yes, we're probably gonna stream the Game Awards again as every year.
Oh, we
Time to get that content, hashtag.
We're not streaming for that many years yet. So.
Yeah, but we have done it so far every year. And if you're wondering, you're like, oh, but Jeff put in, put into the nominations, a DLC. Yes, that sucks. It was a big, a dumb shit, a dumb gamble. I will talk about it. But also, if you want to only objectively correct awards this year, as usual, as last year, there will be the NIA awards of this year.
Suplex.
So, what?
Suplex.
Yeah, you suplex me.
Yeah, that cleared the quest.
Gonna be there live to see the Bloodborne remake and also sure thing. And also we're gonna probably bicker about stuff. And
That took like 50 uragas or something.
Okay, send to item box.
Yes. Yeah. That were roughly 50 hunts.
Yes! I am freed from Uragan Hell! I was not concentrating on it. I was talking about Jeff Keighley and then it appeared. It works! You have to free your mind! Purge it of all desire, and you shall be.
If you want to, you can try if you can adjust your armor with it already. And
I will
maybe,
see.
And maybe still have vampirism.
Actually, I will see if I can do that, but I will first finish that piece up. Oh, fuck, my heart is racing.
Of course you will first upgrade it. I'm just saying. Try equipping it as well, and,
Yeah. Okay. God. Nice. So, yeah, what I was saying. We will have our own award show again, and it's gonna be the only objective award show this year, as usual. Sorry, Golden Joystick Awards, hack jobs. Game Awards, fakers. Paid off. IGN, more like, I give no fucks about it. Oh yeah, I need a Scotch sack.
Can you buy that one?
Actually, let's see. Yes, I can buy it. But that's what I did. I bought the last one anyway, so...
Yeah, but ironically, in the current trends, there's a road shop one. That's the road shop one, yes. There are two kinds of Scotch sacks. One you can buy with endpoints, GCP, or road points. And then there's one you can't. I think only with GCP.
Yeah, yeah.
There are technically 3 Scotch sacks in the game because the translation patch isn't that well made.
Yeah.
Well, try equipping it.
Okay, yeah. Quest, yeah, let's do this.
And now let's see if you can still slot in vampirism.
I will upgrade it first.
Yeah, upgrade it further.
But yeah, honestly, I think the interesting part about it, the whole nomination of, Shadow of the Erdtree, is like, he definitely did it because he was like, trying to gain favors from, the From Software people, the From Software fans.
You need to get some...
I need to get more points.
Yeah, then get some points.
300 more. That's not a problem.
More like 205 technically.
Yeah. But the funniest bit to see on social media is that the From Software bubble hates it. Like, you know what? I have my own problems with the From Software fandom nowadays. They can be really toxic. Here's the thing with DLCs. I'd say the big problem for it is twofold. First of all, this is supposed to be about, games, the new releases. Now, probably people are like, about some expansion. Yeah, you know what this only shows? Why is there not a category for best expansion? And even then, Shadow of the Earth 3 would probably be one of the big things about it. Yeah, again, I'd say it needs an expansion category.
Also, like earlier, before the whole rise of DLC, before DLC was even much of a concept, there were expansions. Nowadays, the line between like just downloadable content and an actual expansion is pretty blurry. So it would be, as you said, a lot better to
make just a new category. Even then, I'd say what a lot of people also do not want to talk about is the whole: is it an expansion or is it an extension? Because I know this probably sounds a bit weird, but like, here's the thing: I'd say Shadow of the Earth 3 is to a degree an extension, while the Old Hunters for Bloodborne was an actual expansion. Now, why is that? See,
no. You need to actually look at your status now and try to figure out if you can still get vampirism. You need to.
I have it.
Yeah, but you don't have Strong Attack 5 anymore, I think?
Yeah, Strong Attack 5.
Look at what kind of decus you had in the old one.
Yeah, let me
change equip.
Remove Deco, and I think it's in this one. Yeah, Geotech resist, Grim BMGF. You know what? I just removed those.
Yep.
And now I slot some in. G-attack resist.
I think so.
Grim BMGF 2.
So what do we have now?
Not really. But
the resist doesn't bring you much. Can you maybe switch out the resist for something else? Because status immunity only gives you more if you have 30. Yeah, take it out and look at the decus you have.
Yeah, wait a second.
Yeah, you need to concentrate now.
Yeah, I know. This is why I'm pausing my whole thoughts about everything.
Look at what it does first, maybe, but okay. Then set. Because you now don't really know what it all does, because...
yeah, so we had G-attack resist, which does...
What the fuck are you doing?
G-attack resist, 3 worlds 2, status resist 3, and Isen.
So you need to look at your Isen and your 3 worlds right now.
So, 3 worlds is...
18, it would be a 20 then. It would make some stuff easier, but not Zenith's.
And Isen is 12.
And only...
It already counts it in, so it would only go up to 18, so it's at the 16 right now.
Ah, okay. Then it isn't worth much.
I would say, yeah, strong attack I need to get to 50, I think.
Yes. 40 and 50.
Expert I could get up to 25.
Doesn't bring you anything.
I don't think anything brings me anything here.
Look at your decos then, please. Is there a strong attack one?
Strong attack.
Ideally a strong attack 3. That would be ideal. Do you need even a strong attack for your set? Then you could maybe just buy that decoration already.
I could, but I don't know which one do you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, the one you need to look up.
But yeah, I'd say expansion. They need an expansion category because the thing is, It's kind of funny to see how... Where is it again?
You need a program actually to see what gives what.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's kind of funny how the you know, From Software you know, fan base is just like, yeah, no, our DLC should not be in there.
Can you read this monster?
Yeah, I didn't read it. Okay.
That Ghostwire Tokyo ghosted your wires.
Yeah, it ghosted my wires. But like, best expansion should definitely be a category that they should do, because what?
Edit.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought that I need to
Load.
go to. There we go. Load. Okay. So what do they want? I can't actually look this one up here.
You just hover over the things and they tell you.
Emperor's. Strong attack plus 3. There it is. Reisu BMGX5.
Okay, and look if you can road chop the thing.
Okay. Let's just look if it's here first.
Yes, it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's GX monster. GX.
This one.
How many times do I need to say GX? Monster.
No.
You go through. Those are 118 pages. Or you just search, which would be easier.
Yeah, right.
No.
Operation search.
Yeah, in Refine GX it would be.
Why is it... Okay.
You should go technically in. That's not how the search works, but yeah,
Okay.
just go there and hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so because you're not really.
Okay, so...
You need to actually go in the stuff in here.
Here.
No. Go into Refine GX status. There you search first and foremost. Second, look at your program again, because I don't think that's how it's called.
Reisu. That's it?
So, you're looking for BMGX. Just Google for BMGX.
That's a lot of them, by the way. See?
And then a 5 one, because
Oh, here is it.
BMGX 5.
Was it BMGX5?
According to my thing. Yeah.
I need those, like... twice just. Yeah.
You need one for now.
What do I need for them, actually? Golden Knight book. 3 times.
Yes. L3, you know how it goes.
Yes. Wait a second. But yeah. No, I need to go to the road shop.
Okay. Then you know you need a golden knight book.
Yep.
Free. Technically.
Fuck.
L3. Book is probably better than golden. But lucky. Okay?
Yeah.
It's such a weird interconnected mess.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I'm just gonna do it here.
Hendrix 5 is all. That's not how you search. You won't find it in here.
Okay.
I told you already, you go into Refine GX. Go there. Or to the monster itself. Once then it doesn't need to look all the other stuff through.
There we go. That should be it. Strong attack. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it. That's actually it. Then we can close this one down and get that one. Okay.
Ta-da!
I hope this is currently right now. Ah yes, front attack 5. There we go. Much better.
Then you should change yours R to Defense and Affinity and come to the guild hall.
Yeah, true. Okay, where were we? Okay, so yeah, they should have an expansion category. Simple as that. Because it's, again, that's like, I think the stuff he did with the selection was like, hey, the From Software fans really dislike that right now. All resist. And what was the other one?
Not all resist.
Just, yeah, right, defense, because defense and affinity?
Yeah, what else?
Yeah,
The thing
right.
has nothing you can resist with elemental resistances.
Fair.
Which is, I think that's kind of the only game where elemental resistances are even remotely important.
That's actually true, which is like, again, another mechanic with for Xanaths where I'm like, that's actually neat. That's actually a good mechanic. They should, look at for like endgame shit.
You would need to explain it.
Okay, so basically it is. Monsters do blights, okay? And Xanaths do Xanath blights. But if you get your elemental resistance over a certain threshold, I think 55 was it?
On 55 specifically, yes.
On 55, yes. Then you won't be affected by Xanath blights. So you actually need to be like, okay, how do I balance my elemental armor around the fight I'm doing?
You mean specifically, though,
Specifically-
the respective elemental blight to that element.
Yeah, this respective elemental blight.
I mean, it's implied, but I like to be thorough.
Yeah. But yeah, generally I would say that the Game Awards, they should have not put the DLC in, because it's a DLC. Awards should be about new games, not about, oh hey, it's a DLC to an already successful game. And again, it is very funny that, the From community was like, yeah, no, you shouldn't have done that. This is bad. You'd think, considering how toxic some communities can be, they would be like, look, our game is nominated in 2 years. But no, they're like, no, this is wrong. You should have done, this should have been Dragon Age. And like, you know what? I respect that. I respect that. Because, yeah, fair, it should be. He really took a massive L on that one. Because I feel like he probably expected it to win. Because I feel like it's his personal thing, but, yeah, have a good one, and good luck finishing it. But yeah, I think, he felt like it should be because it's like the thing he likes. And so he put it on the list and, the thing is, right now, it's in the state where, Shadow of the Earth 3 should not win. Because, like, Keely made the wrong gamble. From fans don't like this nomination. Hell, no one really likes the nomination. But, like, if you now, work stuff behind the scenes of just, pushing it through as the win.
Concentrate if you're talking the whole time.
Oh, sorry.
It's like, if you want Xanaths, you should stop talking about other stuff.
Okay, I will shut up. Just to wrap this up while you're coming back. Because if he pushes it through, no one will believe him anymore. Again, no one on social media liked that. No one. no argument really was like, everyone was like, it's just an expansion. I would say, ironically, this is the most extension. Okay.
I needed to hear you talk, sadly, because we only have one room for things for already over an hour. The things I don't want to hear while I was trying to concentrate on other stuff.
Okay.
It's already not good for me. So
Yeah. Ah, fuck. Oh, that shit thing hit my...
yeah, that's what it does. Now that you do not have 3 worlds anymore, you can see how the normal gameplay actually is.
I dislike this. Did you bait me into this?
No. But
Yeah, and this was a joke.
I think we have all the crystals, right?
I think yes, but like, I don't think we need tail actually.
We wanted the tail.
Okay, yeah. Then let's try getting the tail.
That's what you already said. There is no old
Let's
navy
attack
or
the
some-
legs.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, first flip. Okay, let's wait. So the thing, what you
A
need to
bit
do...
I can attack.
Okay. The thing you need to do for to cut the tail is you need to break all the crystals on the head and claws.
To be able to flip it in the first place.
Yes.
For some reason.
Yeah. And then you need to flip it 3 times
In total.
in total. And on the third flip, you need to, it needs to be below 40% health, and you need to do enough cutting damage, and then the tail is severed.
Code-wise, as far as you understand it, you technically only need to flip it and it has to be below 40% and do cutting damage and stuff. But for some reason it works like this in reality. Even though code-wise we have no reason to think it should.
I think it definitely enters the rage mode after, because it needs to be in kind of a rage mode.
Yeah, it needs to include that.
No.
Not easy, and I don't like to correct you all the time.
So, I don't think that needed correction this fast. I was about...
If you say you need to flip it 1 time and then you need to flip it 3 times, it's 4 times in total, so it's wrong.
I'd say you break it, and I said you need to flip it 3 times. That's what I said.
Then you flip it, and then you need to flip it 3 times. It could be interpreted either way.
Okay.
Sorry, you're playing with me. I am taking things way more literal. And I'm already... Yeah, that's it. I got quaked.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
We should have just killed it. I don't need the tail right now. I just want the one thing.
I wanted to show it.
Fair point. But I will do one thing. I will take a lucky charm with me this time.
True.
Because if we finish it and I get that sack, I have another piece of the armor.
That's
At
fair.
least a part.
Yeah.
I wonder how stupid mine will look. Because it's again one of those games where you
There is technically transmog stuff in the game, but as everybody knows, when you use transmog, you have lost.
yeah. I mean, at least the transmog here is you can be saber.
That's a bit more than just that. So, wrong again.
One of them is saber.
Doesn't change much. It's not the only kind of transmog. Not even close.
I have still. I got 2 palliums.
Let me guess, you carved one?
No.
It has to be, otherwise you'd have seen it in the screen.
No, I just saw. The thing is, I just saw one. I think they sometimes, if you hover over it, it's like pallium times 2.
Yes, still.
And I didn't.
You can't get 2 from a part break.
I do not know where I got this one from then.
And you didn't.
Had to somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe you had one since a while ago and just didn't notice.
No. I looked at. This is new. Also, let's feed Poogie then.
Fair.
If I wanted. Oh yeah, you have Poogies in your guild hall and you can feed them. And depending on what outfit they have, you get bonuses. Like more standard rewards. Yes. That's useful. Yeah. You can't do it now.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Do you need stuff from him?
Yes. I need over 80 hair from the thing.
Oh, then you... Yeah, okay. Let's do this.
For my Zenith 3 parts. I wish I would could have gotten into this fresher, but yeah, I'm pretty exhausted from hearing the stream.
Was it too much?
For me, yes. It was incoherent and not very well structured.
I mean, sorry.
I don't think other people would have much of a problem with it. That's just a new problem. You know?
So I hope Frontier helps a bit.
No, thing is now I'm shit at Frontier.
Ah.
So that's more stress.
Do you want to go for the haircut or not?
You said you don't need it.
I don't need it, yes. What?
I exploded because you didn't remove the crystals.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah. was the last claw. I
You're unconcentrated?
yeah. I just noticed again. I'm getting hit way too often.
Yeah.
Then?
We shouldn't do this for too much long, but hey, we have to fucking tell you.
Yes.
I think if it was the streamer's luck or not, but it definitely helped me. God damn it. Hi, bot. Okay,
At least I staggered it. Oh god, we should just kill him.
yeah. Now teleported.
Sometimes it does. Server issues.
Thank you, Claire. Bye, bot. But yeah, Scorpion is cool. They should have actually Scorpion in the main series. Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm...
Yeah. Come to me.
No,
Otherwise you would explode.
I couldn't. I was only standing up right now.
No, I'm dead as well.
Oh, then let's just go back in there together.
I forgot, like, while we were playing and talking about how I can't concentrate, I forgot that we needed to actually kill it and not...
Cut the tail.
Yeah, my mind is fucked. I need definitely some...
Sleep afterwards.
No, that's not sleep. That's stress, overflow stuff from too much shit I don't want to hear, but have to hear because I can't, you know? But that was an accident. Well, okay.
It's
Head,
limping.
not claws. Claws and legs are also fine, but not the claws. The claws are like the worst thing for you to hit.
Oh,
There's something new.
yeah.
Run! Don't know what's doing. But
Oh, it's back there.
close. Extra flash.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, that was it.
Ah,
Someone heals me. Oh yeah, I was healed.
okay, cool. Sheila, you are our Yes, Sheila clutched this for us. And this is why our clan is called Sheila Lovers United, because Sheila is always there for us. Blessed be Sheila. She is cute and slightly psychotic, but she's always there when you need her.
Sure. That anti-hexaflash damage that was still applied.
Yes.
You still don't use it. Even when I was in a fight, you don't use it.
Yeah, I don't think I have it up, boy.
Yes, it glows. That means it's
Oh
up.
god, yeah, fuck, sorry. Oh, I forgot it. I should use it more.
Yeah, we will need you to go through a very hard regimen of every time that thing is there, you have to activate it.
I will start doing that, okay?
Because it's always the same time. It's on a timer.
Yeah.
Unless you buff it. Because you can level Transcendence and it gives you buffs, it can heal you and lots of things.
There's a lot of things to do in here. Yeah.
Much mechanics.
But yeah, Akura Rashimo, one of the monsters they really should maybe bring back into the main series.
True. Mm-hmm. This is Zenith 1, the crystals are more pronounced. The normal one doesn't have that big of crystals. But it uses them to attack and stuff. Just cool.
I have one.
You have
That
what you need?
means... What?
You have what you need?
I have what I need. Meaning, I think I have at least the first level version of the armor done. Which is good.
I got 2 hair.
2. That's... You need 80, right? For what, actually?
For the level 3 armor pieces of the new armor I want to make.
Ah, you want to make a new armor?
Yes, for Zenith 3. The one where Utatsumugu and stuff is in there. It is the same tier. And it had, those armors also have like GF and...
So first of all, I need to... I think it is...
I just will look it up and tell it properly. Because I don't remember, my head is a mess.
Rashimo ZF helmet. So, Rashimo helm.
Yeah. So.
I have 2 now, actually. Oh, there were 2. Nice. Rashimo Z helm.
I want to do the Nerishoku head and breastplate, basically. Okay? And to do that, I need the Nerishoku head guard. That just needs Blongonga stuff and harmonic hemp. That's not a problem. The second needs also harmonic hemp, Tigrex Z mid-claw, phosphorus Rathalos tails, and a light plate. I don't know how that is. And then I want basically level 4 ZY. I have no idea what Y in English is.
ZY.
ZY. Fine. In here. And sooner or later I will need Washimo Strange Hair 40 per armor piece.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you're wondering what the difference is between the levels of armor, so as you can see, first of all, I just gain resistance flat in every category, from going from Z helmet to ZF helmet.
Yeah.
Sure, it's not much, but that is something, you know.
Yeah.
Just
those tiers are qualitative changes, not only armor.
Also, I get, as you can see, strong attack goes from +4 to +5, so higher levels, better builds. But now I would need the mid-tail, so that's...
yes,
you know what?
We would need to fight Zenith 2, Akura Rashimo, and cut a tail.
Garu. Can I already build that one, is the question.
I don't think so, because you need the Z part.
Yeah, Garu and Toricles. I think we did this Zenith once.
Toricles we did, definitely. Try.
Garu arms and Toricles legs. Okay, Garu.
Yeah, you have.
I need to do this one again, but it's not hard. That's a thing.
Yeah, that's
legs
easy.
should be Torrid.
That was.
And I have the wing already. I just need the rest. I actually.
Wonder why you didn't get it.
Let me guess, the Bright Roots is just... It's probably also like... You know what? Just Poogies and Killen, and then we have it. But what a successful evening, actually. Like,
Yes. You have 2 armor pieces now.
Yeah. Like 1.5 hour extra streaming, but 2 armor pieces down. That is one... I mean, okay, I do need the...
Technically only 1 armor piece.
Yeah,
You
I
made
did-
2, but the Z version is not what you want. You want the
ZF. I need.
ZF.
So I need to kill Zenith 2 Akura machine, but
I have my ZF parts already. I'm trying my hand on ZY, which then, like the Uragan thing, has 7 levels again, as well as the ZX that also has 7 levels again.
okay. So like after the ZF part, it's gonna be more for grind again.
A bit more for grind, but for general purposes, you only need ZY armor on level 4. Then you have 4 armor more than what you have now, because the Zenith parts give, I think, 400 defense, and this version needs level 4 to get to 404 defense. Yes.
Yeah. Oh well, but hey, definitely a great one. But yeah, as said, maybe we will play some more Frontier in the future. I think it's kind of fun to just add some stuff there. But yeah, as said, if you're wondering, yes, Game Awards will be streamed, and the Nia Awards will return. And yeah, as I said, I don't think expansions should be in the main categories. They should have their own ones. And even then, you know what? Hot take. I would put this on stream, but Shadow of the Earth 3 is an extension, not an expansion. Because like an expansion usually changes on some level how a game is played, while an extension is just more of it. Like for example, if you look nowadays at multiplayer games, for example, most map packs and stuff add some new guns and stuff, but usually they do not really change how the existing stuff is played. It's just you have more stuff to being played on. They're extensions. Now you could say if you add some significant new stuff, it kind of changes that, but usually it's just more of the same. Now, this is why I said the Old Hunters was an expansion, the Shadows of the Earth Tree is an extension. See, Shadows of the Earth Tree is something that you do at the end of the game, where you just go in a new area and you have like just a separate leveling system, so your end game build is not totally rolling through that area, but it's more, actually at the end of the game, you can do more Elden Ring if you want to do that. And you know what, that's fine. Maybe they should have actually done it as a standalone game. Would have maybe helped the game more than it being a DLC, actually. From what I saw, Shadows of the Earth should have maybe been an actually standalone expansion. But the thing is, if you then look at the Old Hunter, something what I would say actually added a lot more, you'd say, but it's just also a new area and stuff. Wrong. The Old Hunters adds itself into the game right around when you go into, the central church ward. So you basically exited the tutorial area, and now you have one more area to, like, in the central church you have basically, I think, 3 places to explore, and it adds one more with, different weapons and such. So now you have a completely new route with weapons to build around. It expands how you can play the game because it interjects in another part of the game, and actually changes that up. This is, for example, why I would say Monster that kind of sucks because the Iceborne stuff is cool because it adds G rank, but they're just extending how do you play the game. While I would say stuff like when I look at Rise, they're like, look, we brought back the crabs. I'm like, why are the crabs not in the main game actually? Why do you not, make some, low-level monsters that you port back over to the original game and change up how it goes from low rank to high rank, because that's the thing. I think Monster should make expansions that fix the problems of low and high rank and make it a smooth experience from the big start to end. Gesundheit. While right now they're just like, there's just more to do. Don't get me wrong. Extensions can be great. Sometimes an extension is exactly what a game needs. Like, for me, I like Battlefield, and I don't really think they should, like when one of the games works, I just kind of want to have more maps that do some creative new stuff, rather than a complete overhaul how the game works. Even though I appreciate, for example, new vehicles that kind of change that up. But yeah, sometimes a game needs an extension, sometimes it needs an expansion. But I think Shadow of the Earth Tree kind of feels this wrong on the list because it is more Elden Ring. We already gave Elden Ring Game of the Year, so why should we give Elden Ring for basically giving us small Elden Ring Game of the Year again? And I think not many can really formulate this out, but because every time it brings up, they're like, yeah, true, it just is more Elden Ring. Why is it on the list? Because yeah, it could be great, and maybe in a year full of mediocre releases, maybe that would have been justified to say, you know what, I guess more Elden Ring just tops the list, I guess. But 2024 was not a year of bad releases. 2024 was full of amazing releases. And personally I would say it's gonna be, the two that's either gonna be it is Astrobot or Metaphor. Whoever wins, I will be fucking happy with them either way. Like, they both deserve it. They both are completely different in terms of genre and what they're doing, but they're both one tries to be a perfectly flowing platform, and the other one is let's just do Final Fantasy what Final Fantasy hasn't done in decades, and actually be kind of an actually deep story that has something to say, what RPGs are missing, and both pull it off. Both probably have their flaws, but those are the ones where I say, yeah, if either of them got the title, I'm happy. They both deserve it. Actually, if Geoff had any kind of spine, he would make it the first title where he would say, it's Astrobot and Metaphor. Just it's both. We couldn't decide, it's both. I know people would probably be shocked, but this would probably be the most honest thing he could do. But yeah. But the thing is, just slapping Dragon Age the Veilguard in one category, a game that right now is, basically gets the whole BioWare community holy shit, they made a good game again. Not a good one, a really good one. That's kind of a shit show, sorry. But yeah, this was some Monster Hunter Frontier. I'm sitting in the Guildmaster chair because I'm Guildmaster.
Yes, even though you contributed the least.
Yes, I know, Vice Guildmaster, you are the the best asset this guild has besides Sheila.
Yes, that's why you will get a Nutella cookie and a warm shower.
Yes, I just realized there's a shakalaka head on the top, which is you know what?
A shakalaka mask.
A shakalaka mask. The feathers are, I think, breeding season
Hypno?
Breeding season Hypno, which is I get it. It's a chair out of low-level monsters, but the shakalaka mask that's a bit morbid, just saying. The rest, I get it, but...
I mean the whole fucking Anteca with horns where you can stumble.
I mean, you know what? That actually has something. That's just cool. That's... There's even the feet sticking out. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? They should bring back guild halls. You know what they should actually do? They should give guild halls, that you could either make a round table or, the place where Organization 13 is, and you could build stuff like that, maybe.
You know that one of the legs of the chair is on the pelt. That means this chair has to be built uneven.
Fair point.
Someone would have taken this chair and said, I want to sit it right there. There's the pelt. Let's just saw some bit off so that it fits.
determination of a craftsman. Can't believe we finished this. We finished this up the stream by overanalyzing a big chair. But this was Monster Frontier. I hope you had fun. And see you all on Wednesday when we two here are doing more co-op shenanigans in Infernax.
Yes.
Which is rolling so well recently. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Infernax. Amazing. You should be there.
Yeah. We summoned a castle.
We summoned the fucking castle. I was too stupid to figure it out, but we still summoned it and we cleared it.
Oh yeah, right. We cleared it.
Yeah, we cleared 2 castles last time.
Wow.
We're still only missing, I think, 2.
I think my head is too fucked up. I don't remember except Penis Head. We killed Penis Head.
We killed Penis Head, but also we broke a dam, and also we're just kind of assholes.
Yes.
We destroyed the Holy Tome.
Yes, but we are crusaders and lords which rule by divine right, so God works in mysterious ways and everything's fine.
Fair point. Yeah, tune in on Wednesday, Infernax. It's a great game. You should watch us play co-op. Like, do not miss that. 21 CET, usual time. See you then. Have a good night. Have some good hunts. And also, Ghostwire Tokyo is finished. Hooray! Next Sunday, something new. Well, we already started it, but Shadows of the Damned, next Sunday. Yeah, have a good night and a good week ahead of you. Sleep well and see you all. Bye.
Bye.